Hi friends, this is Chris.
And Yuji.
Welcome back to the channel. So, will real estate prices ever go down? That's the question. And if you're wondering, we're just watching some baseball in Busan. Hey, look at that. And talking some real estate with you guys. So why are real estate prices up? Well, first, there's just not a lot of inventory, right? People are out looking for a place the same way you're looking for a seat at the stadium. And say you want to get a box seat, there's like people just sitting on those things.
I'm sold out.
Yeah, we actually wanted to get the table seat. No table seats.
No
and so
table.
one solution to same with real estate, same with the baseball stadium is
More table.
more table seats. So, and if you don't know, guys, in Korea, the baseball games have seats with like a table on it. It's really cool, and you can put drinks, etc. The other thing that they have is seats with like gaming chair.
Oh yeah, you can lay back, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. So, you know, they're all sold out. That's why we're not seeing them. And in fact, what's really cool about this though is that the seats here are really inexpensive. Whoa, is another game one? Yeah. Okay. So, the other thing you can do to essentially bring down real estate prices. Oh, wait. We're trying to do a thing here, but they keep talking. What's going on? Okay, so the other way that you could bring prices down, be it homes or be it the stadium, is change the rules of who can buy tickets, right? So give me some examples.
Yeah, or you can say like credit card only, no cash. So
Right.
in that case, you know, who doesn't have good credit cannot make credit card, you know, they cannot come.
Right? So you sort of put like a kind of credit score you need to have to come to the baseball game. But that's essentially what it's like buying a house, right? Another way you could do it would be opposite. You could say cash only. You got to pay the full price of the ticket, right? They're cheering for that, right? Cash only. Everybody likes cash. And
Get this?
is that the one you want? You got to find a good one.
I try my tteokbokki here.
혹시 몇 번이에요?
8번이요. 8번. 맞아요.
Okay. Because you guys know everybody likes cash. So one of the things that's going on these days in Korea, which is really interesting, like, they make it too easy to get a home loan.
Oh.
It's like too easy. So for example, they have 50-year mortgages.
Oh, in Korea?
Yeah.
No, not anymore.
No more 50 years?
No more 50 years.
Well, they did at one point, which is crazy. Well, the reason why
Yeah.
is that like it's basically free money at that point.
So
right?
you only pay back interest, so basically free.
Yeah. And interest is fairly
It
low
used
here.
to be, but not anymore.
So one of the things that, because like people are complaining that home prices are too high, so trying to figure out ways to bring it down. Another thing you can do, or sort of, how about this? Another problem that we have is too many old people. They don't want to leave their house and go to the retirement home. They just want to stay in their house till they die.
So we do have the system that, you know, you or sign up to you're gonna give the house when they die. They give you every month, basically retirement, basically money every month till they die. But after they die, home is government.
The home is government.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So that puts it back on the market. Oh. See, there's different solutions that every country tries to do because we have the same problem in Korea than you guys have in the USA, is just home prices are too much money, right?
Yeah, and it was a little bit down before, but now it's keep going up.
Yeah, I was just looking at projections. In 2024, we're looking at like 3 to maybe 7% increase in retail, in home prices, which is kind of nuts because like prices are already too expensive. Like who can afford these things?
Yeah, but still going up.
Yeah, but there's just not that many things on the market, right? So
Yeah.
things are going up. And you're probably wondering, okay, if things are going up in price, why don't people move? Well, they're already locked into like a low mortgage. So if you're at 2% mortgage, why would you move to go get 7 or 8%? There's no reason. And so there's just not enough. So as we're talking about with the tables building more, the problem is, guys, right now is like there's no incentive to build cheap houses.
And construction cost is really high right now. Even if they want to build new house, it's way too expensive.
Well, there's not enough profit in for the cheap ones, ones.
Yeah.
At least in USA, I can't speak to Korea, but there's, in the USA.
Korea is apartment, so.
Yeah. So this is where it's a little bit different. So like in USA, another way you can build cheap houses is build lots of multifamily, lots of apartment buildings, right?
Like project kind of building.
Well, Project, when you say that, it means like government built.
Yeah.
I don't know if we do that anymore. We did that in a certain period, and you guys can talk about, because every city in the USA is different. So we still might. I just can't speak for every city in the USA.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're called projects. But regarding the multifamily housing, some cities vote it down because they say not in my backyard. Right?
I see.
Rich people don't want apartments in their backyard.
I see.
It's a major problem. I talked before on the channel, but the basic problem is that, like, these rich people, they want to go to the restaurants, they want to go to their, baseball games or whatever, like this kind of things, and they want workers to serve them, but the workers have nowhere to live. Oh, we're cheering.
So these days, young people all about highball. So here's 동네 highball.
So another thing that we've been talking about in Korea is sort of changing how we structure these loans. So for example, we talked about getting rid of the 50-year mortgages, right?
Yeah, and before it's way too easy to get a loan, basically 90% of what you're buying.
Oh, okay. So you only need to like 10% down. Yeah. So
it was very easy to buy it. You can buy multiple houses, but these days, if you have two house, more than two house, you pay tax a lot. So people had to sold their house.
Right. And that's actually an interesting thing. The politics of Korea is essentially the rich people or the landowners, they want to sort of maintain the system so they can keep borrowing and basically buy everything.
But not anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you guys can see this problem. The other issue we have in Korea, so again, in that particular case, we're talking about lowering the amount that you can borrow. So, if you say, hey, you already have a couple loans, you can't get a third one, or hey, you have to give us like 30% down or 40% or whatever.
You need to have a certain income, then we can borrow.
Yeah. So the income thing, they refer to that as a DSR. Basically, the gist of it is, I can't remember what that means, a DSR. It's something rich, I just slipped in my mind. But the basic gist of it is like right now it's 40%. So whatever your income is, they calculate, okay, you can pay 40% of your home cost, 40% of your income, right? Which is a bit high. So if you guys know, I'm a big fan of Lena Khan. So Lena Khan's head of an agency that's sort of, we call the FTC, so Federal Trade Commission. And she looks out for breaking up monopolies.
I see.
And we had this big problem. The company's called, I think it's called RealPage. They basically have 80% of the market of all the apartments.
That's monopoly.
Yeah, well, basically, yeah, it's 80%. And so all the landlords share data.
Yeah. Yep.
So they don't really have to compete in terms of rent.
I see.
They don't have to offer you like, 1 month free, half month free, 6 months free, whatever. They already know what everyone else is doing. And so we're looking at like a price fixing thing. And essentially what they want to do is basically stop that. And this is a new kind of problem we have. We call it like an algorithm fixing. Because it's not like a person's doing it per se. The way it would work is like you would log into your system to set your rents or whatever. And then the algorithm would be like, you should set it at this price. Do you accept? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right? And so it wasn't really like a choice by the human to, these are the ones around the market. And also too, this is not public information.
I see.
Because I could actually, look at like the listings of what everyone else is charging, et cetera. So by getting rid of that kind of, rent fixing monopoly, that will bring prices down, hopefully for renting, right?
So this is fried chicken. So the food is already here, so you just pay and pick it up. So this is Busan beer called Donglan Lager.
I think it's a draft, maybe, right?
Yeah.
The interesting thing right now, and this is something that like, and I don't know about young people in Korea, I don't know, but many young people in USA are questioning, is it even worth it to buy a home these days? Because prices are just so high.
I hear young people use the kangaroo.
What does that mean? I don't know.
You just stay in parent shop.
Oh, in the pouch?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. They call it, is it kangaroo kid?
Kangaroo 족, kangaroo. I don't know, kangaroo 족.
This sounds really, or kangaroo baby, I guess, or kangaroo person. I hadn't heard that. That's really funny.
So it's already pre-known.
That's really fun. You want to be in the cheer section. They also have cheerleaders over here also, which you can kind of see. The environment is crazy. You feel like the price of the homes in Seoul, for example, if you feel they're too expensive or you just simply can't get into one because they're too expensive, you wouldn't do it. What's that?
Yeah, so you like to buy because Seoul house prices keep going up,
Right.
and your Jeonse prices keep going up.
Yeah. So you feel like, well, I mean, I might as well
You
jump
can
in
buy,
now.
yeah.
And that's kind of the thinking in many countries in Asia where it's always gone up. What could possibly go wrong?
But
right?
you know, in Korea, actually, other rural is kind of dying.
Yeah.
Only Seoul.
So some of the values are going down
yeah.
in some of those kind of places.
Yeah, around Seoul is a few places is going up. Not everywhere in Korea.
And they're experiencing this problem right now in China to where there's actually a decline in real estate. So there was a bubble. So anyway, we talked about different things that could happen to bring prices down. We got to get back into the game. We're missing it right now.
Something's happening.
I know, we better get back in. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.